Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all live review of Batman Returns. Wow, that was just totally unexpected. Anywho, I did my review for the Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton Batman yesterday, so I figured I would do a review for Batman Returns today. Now, objectively speaking, this movie is, I would say, 3.5 out of 5. There are mistakes in this movie. And this is after looking at it. I got them recently because they were on sale for digital. And I wish this one also had special features, but unfortunately it didn't. Because I like special features. I like watching making of and look backs and whatnot. So this movie didn't have that, unfortunately. But I was still able to enjoy the movie. I enjoy the Batman movies. And Michael Keaton, I think, is a very good Batman. Tim Burton's universe of, well, the Batman and Batman Returns, I think that they are very well done. Yes, they are flawed. Yes, they have mistakes, but they are still well put together. The story is intriguing. Their characters are relatable. Now, this movie, believe it or not, in retrospect, if this movie was made today, I guarantee you there would be some people that would say it's woke. But the wonderful thing is, it's not. Because back during this time, they weren't cranking it over the head that this was a female empowerment movie. Sorry about that, folks. Happy day to you too. Happy Dynamite 1000. Now, as I was saying, this movie was well put together. It's not woke. Even if it was done in today's time, I wouldn't really consider it woke because they weren't beating you over the head with the whole sexism and whatnot. I mean, yes, there is sexism in from certain characters like Max Schreck and whatnot, but the movie itself. Hello, folks. Sorry again. I really hate bad internet, but it's the best I can do right now. Anyway, Selena Kyle's character, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, I thought was a decent Catwoman. I honestly thought she did very well. This is subjective. Objective, like I said, there are flaws. There are pieces of acting that were weak. There was continuity issues. There was bad makeup issues and wardrobe malfunctions. You see a lot of this stuff happen. Now, one mistake in particular that I actually noticed watching How You Doing, Kamen Rider is the scene where Batman pulls off his mask. Now, the scene or one shot right before it shoots to Selena Kyle, see Batman's eyes behind the mask are black. There's the black makeup. But when they go right back to him, back to him. Sorry, I got sidetracked by my phone. They show that there's no makeup. You can see through the mask that there's no makeup around the eyes to darken the eyes. Now, tasty penguin. But yeah, I think that had to be done because honestly, how else would you have done it? To have him rip off his mask and then you see a freaking raccoon version of Michael Keaton? I mean, yeah. I do like the slight comedic bend in this movie with the Penguin in certain situations. I mean, Penguin, when he dies, he's gonna try to kill Batman, but he pulls out the kid umbrella and he's like, "Ah, shit! I picked a cute one." And it's like, holy shit! I nearly died laughing after seeing that scene almost 20 years later. I have not seen these movies, Batman and Batman Return, in almost 20 years, all the way through, I mean. And I gotta say, now that I'm seeing it as an adult, I can see the flaws, but they still don't bother me as much. Now, I will say this. In a way, and I wish Rosetta was watching this, Happy, if you can reach out to, you know what, I'm actually going to reach out to Rosetta right now. I was going to ask if you could, Happy, but I'm going to actually reach out to Rosetta so that we're going to revisit this part. But yeah, I'm definitely going to reach out to her right now and tell her to get her butt over here. Jesus, I forget her signet is. Please, you will want to see my stream. A moment. Anywho, but yeah, we're going to wait for Rosetta to get into the chat if she's able. You know what? I should also just link her the stream. Not the StreamYard, but the stream itself. Leave a like there. Be sure to smash that like button, folks. Copy that. Good. There. And hurt my thumb and it still hurts. There. Now, as I was saying, this Batman version, one of the things that also intrigued me about this particular Batman, the Tim Burton Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, he actually let two people into his life, where Val Kilmer, he kind of was going to tell Nicole Kidman. I mean, she found out through the kiss, obviously, but still, she found out without being told. I mean, it is funny that in all of these movies, Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, somebody actually finds out who he is. It's not always his love interest or romantic interest, but there's always someone in the movies that find out who he is. Where yes, there is the same thing in the Dark Knight trilogy with Rachel, and Gordon, but that's about it. Now, hat that like button, or hat the like button. Yeah, smack it with a hat. Now, but getting back to Batman Returns, I gotta say that the movie is still enjoyable. My subjective is 5 out of 5, and my moviegoer is 5 out of 5. The wonderful thing about this movie was, okay, Rosetta's here. Good. The part that I wanted to make sure, for some reason I was watching Batman Returns today, so I could do a review for it that I'm doing. And there was a scene where Selina Kyle kills Max Schreck. Now, for some weird reason, when Selina's cracking the whip and getting shot, I was reminded of Rosetta. Not because she was getting shot, or not because Rosetta has been shot, but for some reason, the fierceness of Selina Kyle in that scene reminded me of Rosetta. And how you doing, Rosetta? But yeah, thing is, folks, Rosetta is a very talented YouTuber. She does beautiful photography of nature. I mean, she does swans, eagles, bison. She has a lot of respect for nature, and she expresses it in her photography. So if you guys are not subscribed to Rosetta, definitely do subscribe her, or I recommend subscribing to her channel. But yeah, and you know what? She is actually a person that is a screen grab that happened in the stream this morning, and thank you. You're very welcome, and I will check that out. Now, but yeah, also, folks, everybody says that we need strong females and this and that. Thing is, look at Rosetta Allen. She is actually a very strong female. She is actually somebody who has strength, but she also has vulnerability. And that is a perfect balance. That's what makes her a strong female. But yeah, for some reason, while I was watching Batman Returns and that particular scene of Selina Kyle, where she finally gets one over on Shreck, Max Shreck, played by Christopher Walken. Let's just say this cast was a good ensemble cast. Christopher Walken is one of my favorite actors. And he's like a fine wine. He gets better with age. I mean, his role in Seven Psychopaths was freaking phenomenal. But yes, he played a very good role as a kind of a sexist sleazebag, but he was definitely a sleazebag. Uh-oh. What is she showing? Or what am I looking at? She told me to check DMs. Rosetta did, folks. Oh my God, they got you. They got you. Rockin' out Rosetta. You know what? That's what you should be nicknamed. Rockin' Rosetta. There you go. Oh, that's good. That is good, Rosetta. I mean, I would show it on here, but no. That was a good one. Now, back to the review. Like I said, there were objective flaws. I will say that the digital effects for this movie were slightly better than the digital effects of the second movie. The painting, the screen, the cinematography, most of that was pretty well done. Tim Burton, a lot of people don't like Tim Burton's later works, but Tim Burton's earlier works, he did very well. This dude could do a sweeping long shot very well. And I gotta say, the long shot that he does through the sewer, the long shot that he does through the Gotham Zoo, it's all very well shot. Now, one of the things that I've always wondered was, how do they always get those long shots that they do? I mean, I'm guessing it's either very good crane work or screen work or whatnot, but unfortunately, I can't find that out with Batman Returns because the digital copy that I have does not have the special features. Batman 1 from '89 does. So that's how I found out some cool things here and there. But this one sadly didn't. Overall, folks, this isn't going to be a long stream. It's only going to be like 24 minutes, maybe. Dark meat and the purple meat. It's funny you should mention that, white meat. I mean, it's funny you should mention purple because if you go visit my review for Batman yesterday, Happy, you will hear me talking about a small little purple blotch on Jack Nicholson's neck when he was the Joker, which was pretty funny. Now, but going back to Batman Returns, the chemistry between Bruce and Selina, I mean, it starts out very awkward between them, but that's the wonderful thing about Michael Keaton. He plays awkward so freaking well. And a lot of people thought it was a joke when he was cast as Batman for the '89. It turned out he thought it was a joke too. But as he was giving his ideas of Batman, Tim Burton's like, dude, you're basically saying everything that I think Batman is. But I do like the slightly improved Batsuit. The insignia on his chest was different, slightly. It was more improved. The ears were slightly longer for Batman Returns, he actually does kill. He does kill in the Burton universe. And you know what? Like I said before, oh, nice. Thank you. Like I said before, I don't have a problem with Batman killing. He kills when he has to. He kills when there's no choice. That's fine. Because I actually do see Batman as an anti-hero, not a superhero. And when people saw that he was killing people in the Batman versus Superman movie, it's like, so what? Who cares? Now, that doesn't mean I don't like the Dark Knight trilogy where he's not killing. I actually think that there's good Batmans that do good killing and Batmans that shouldn't do good killing. I mean, I can actually separate and reconcile different versions, you know? I'm not a comics person, so I don't know the comics origins and whatnot. I don't focus on that when I was doing that. So, yes, he was a vigilante in between hero and anti-hero. So, in a way, they're really, to basically show that point, let's actually get the thing up there. Yes, he was between hero and anti-hero. You're absolutely right. And the thing is, between anti-hero and hero, there is a little bit of leeway for fatal conclusions for bad guys. I mean, it sucks that some characters had to die, sure. I mean, there was things that were rather unavoidable that he had no choice. I mean, the big clown in the movie, he's like, go ahead, hit me. Cracks him in the face, but he also then straps the bomb to the guy's stomach and then throws him in a dumpster, and it goes boom. So, as a comic book fan, I can confirm Batman has killed a few times in the comics, kicking people off rooftops, locking a guy in a room to starve to death and helping with assisted self-deletion. Holy shit, man. But, well, then there you go. I mean, he's killed in comics. So the idea of Batman not killing when it needs to be done is ridiculous. I mean, but I can still say that the Dark Knight trilogy is a well put together trilogy, even though he strove not to kill. He didn't need to kill to show he had a sense of morality that showed that he wasn't willing to do what the League of Shadows was going to do. That was the whole reason why he wasn't willing to kill, was because that kind of, or once you cross that line, you can't go back. Now, Michael Keaton's Batman is very intriguing. I think I will go a little longer. I think I'll go to 30 minutes because they also, you don't see the trauma of Bruce Wayne. You're not seeing how he is traumatized by his parents' death. That is actually expressed with his persona as Batman, but you're not seeing how it affects Bruce Wayne. Now, I mean, when he has his mask off, they don't really delve into it. I mean, for Batman 89 and Batman Returns, the only thing that you show that he cares about is him going to where his parents were murdered and laying the roses. You don't see that in the other movies that have expressed it. You see him acting out his trauma in a more brutal fashion, where it's both his persona and his persona non grata, where he's both. I mean, in these other movies that are separate from the Keaton movies, Bruce Wayne is Batman. Bruce Wayne is his alter ego, where in the Keaton universe, I think it's Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne and his alter ego is Batman. Batman even picked up a laser gun and shot an intergalactic villain. Was it Steppenwolf or was it Darkseid? I mean, I know some of the characters and whatnot, so yeah. But yes, that is a good contrast that I myself would make. Comparing the Keaton Batman to Bale Batman. Bale Batman is Batman with the alter ego of Bruce Wayne, where Keaton is Bruce Wayne with the alter ego of Batman. And that is a cool thing to contrast both these characters, where you see improvements of the suit with each iteration, but you also see that they can be subtle too. Now, there are definitely mistakes that could have been done better in Batman Returns, but ultimately the movie was very well put together. The movie was very well shot. I mean, I honestly saw very little except for small, shady continuity issues, makeup issues, costume issues. Yes, all that stuff is in this movie, but it can still be a good movie subjectively. So anyway, with that being said, again, my official objective review, I would give it as a 3.5 out of 5. Meaning that's a 7 out of 10. It's a passing grade, but barely. Now, subjective, it's a 5 out of 5. I like the Keaton Batman movies. I thought they were very well done. Even now as an adult, I still get some childish enjoyment out of them. I mean, there's a couple things now that I'm older that I understand better, like frickin' Penguin's perverted sexuality with a couple of characters where he's just doing a lot of frickin' fantasizing, which is kind of sick, in my opinion, but it can be overlooked because he is a sleazy villain. Danny DeVito did a great Penguin, and I honestly thought that he really nailed it. I mean, the fat suit that they had him in was disgusting, but yeah, he did it very well. And I thought Michelle Pfeiffer actually did a very good Catwoman. And I mean, she was the first Catwoman that I really noticed, because I watched the Adam West Batman shows when I was a kid, but I didn't really pay much attention to the Catwoman character by Julie Newmar and the others, and Eartha Kitt. And I just saw a massive bird fly right by my window. I think that was a hawk. But anyway, sorry about that, folks. That is going to wrap up the video. Thank you for Rosetta, and thank you for dropping by so you can hear that small comparison I made for you. Happy and Kamen Rider, thank you both for swinging by as well. Anybody catching this on the replay, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below of your thoughts on Batman Returns and the Keaton universe. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were your problems with it? Let me know all your thoughts. And for those of you who are regulars to my channel, stay tuned for this Friday, where I am going to be doing my versus stream of the Xenomorph army versus the EU Mandalorian army. I got OG Star Wars, Ryan Kennel, the Ambassador, and Darth Annihilus coming to discuss this in a panel. And I think it's going to be a very good versus stream. And 2 weeks from Friday, I will be doing the very big battle of 2 Sith Emperors. It's going to be Darth Vitiate, Valkorion Tenebrae, versus Emperor Palpatine, Legends Palpatine. Because this version that they have in movies just isn't cutting it for me. Now, anyway, folks, thank you for all dropping by. You are all amazing and beautiful freaking people. This has been Orange Hat Reviews, and my reminder to you all, stay humble.